What's going on, guys? You know me, maybe, possibly, perhaps, no idea. If you've never been here, I am Backroads Gaming. You can see in the background one of the games that I do enjoy playing, which is Apex. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to be building your stream setup for Facebook Gaming. So we'll get back to the handy dandy dashboard. We'll get this stuff out of the way. Now, if anybody has a question, yes, the green screen is kind of wonky right now. I don't know why. Yeah, so it's a little weird. I've been trying to figure this out why it does what it does. But any hoozy, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a couple things together that you guys might enjoy. So for anybody that has a stream deck, this is the 15 button stream deck profile. This is what you're going to see when you download it. If you have the, I think it's a 32 button or the 6 button, it looks the exact same. The only difference is the number of buttons you have. So, excuse me. We're going to search a thing here. We're going to go into more actions. And we're going to search for Facebook alphabetically. Facebook's not in there. So, not a problem. What we're going to have to do, though, is you will need to go into the shinies here under the profiles. Hang on, I gotta remember where it's at here. It's in settings. And once you go in here, you got accounts and then you got profiles. Under accounts, you're going to click the add button. Now you can see Streamlabs, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. So unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that you're going to want to do for Facebook will not work with the Stream Deck as of yet. I do believe they are going to try to change that. So if anybody is curious, they want to know why, why it's not working, this, that, or the other thing, that's going to be why. There is no way to, it's just not integrated yet. But what you can do on the adverse side, as you guys can see, I have the bright shiny button that says XSplit. If you open this up, there are other things that you can do. Now, stream starting. I have built an advanced command with this one. And I'm just going to copy the delays. What do we got here? 2,000 milliseconds, 60,000 milliseconds. Okay, we're just going to delete this bad boy. We're going to create a new multifunction that will allow you to do your stuff and your things, man. So, I'm pulling up the chat just so I can see, in case anybody says hi. The chat's up. I'm not looking at anything fancy. I'm seeing the exact same thing on this screen that you guys see on your screen. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start from the very beginning, and we're going to actually build one for YouTube. So, we're going to create a folder. And this is the cool part about it. You can have one folder and have tons of subfolders, right? You open up your folder. Now I've got another 14 boxes. So we're going to go and we're going to create a multifunction. So you're going to go and you're going to, over here to the right, you're going to find where it says Stream Deck, and you're going to create a button that says multi-action. Pull it right there. Now, we're going to call it live. Now this button will actually switch through my videos, my profiles, and everything when I want to stream live to YouTube. So what we're going to do, since I am streaming through XSplit, I'll open up XSplit. If you're in OBS or Streamlabs OBS, for instance, Streamlabs OBS got you right here, same thing. You're going to click the stream. That's what you'd add in there. But I'm using XSplit, so you're going to go through here, and in this case, scroll down, and you're going to see output. Bring that bad boy over there. Now, what this does, you're activating an output method, right? So, live and then you change it to whatever you have on there. So this is actually going to go away because Mixer is no more. We'll put YouTube on there. Now, the video that I have has a little video. So what you do is you go back into your Stream Deck, and then you put a delay. I do about 2,000 milliseconds. 2,000 milliseconds is equivalent to 2 seconds. Now, what this does is, let me see here, delay for switch to live. Let me see here. Stream starting. Now, oops, don't need the space there. Then I go back to XSplit, and I throw in a scene. Stream starting. And then you put it to starting. Excuse me. Then, in my situation, I know the video runs for 60 seconds. So I put in another delay. Delay for, wow, I can't talk, you know, I can't spell the words. Delay for switch to stream. We're going to take out stream part. We're just going to go live. We're going to set this 60,000. So that's 1 minute. Now, 3 minutes is actually a good one to do. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to change this right now. 180,000 milliseconds. Now, we'll add in another scene. And we'll go YouTube live scene. And then you'll find it in here. So it's going to look like that. Now, what this will do, if it works properly, you push the button right here on your beautiful little Stream Deck, which is kind of, you can't see it, so oh well. You push the live button, and then here on XSplit, oops, it would activate this output source right here and send me live on YouTube after 2 seconds. From there, it would play my stream starting video for 180 seconds. After that, it'll switch over to this scene. And then you get this. Now, of course, this is going to be tweaked. I don't necessarily like how this looks. Honestly, it looks like crap. But anyways, yeah. So this is going to be done and gone with and just ooey. So, that's how you will activate that. Now, we're going to go back to the scene. I like this. Now, we're also going to build in a couple other functions that are really nice. Now, you're going to be using delays. You're going to be using multi-actions. They also have random actions, which are kind of trippy too. But we're going to throw a scene button in here. And actually, we're going to do this. We're going to delete that. We're going to create a folder, and we're going to call it Scene Changer. All right. Now, remember how we said we can create folders within folders within folders? Subfolders are a bit of... Words are hard. Subfolders are a bit of a pain in the butt. However, they are very nice to have, and they do help. So we're going to create a couple of scenes here, and then we'll go through and name each one for what they are. So the first one will be right back. The next one will be intermission. We're going to call it break. And then this one will be freedom. I'll show you what this one is here in a minute. And then you can also create some specific scenes. So with YouTube, I'm going to be doing things, a lot of different footage for YouTube. So we're going to throw in some blank scenes that aren't necessarily built yet. And what we'll do is we'll show you how to do some of that here in a little bit too. Why? Nice. So, be right back. I have, as you can see, these are all of the scenes that I have right now on my XSplit. So, we're going to go find the Be Right Back scene. And that's what that does. Break. We'll go to intermission. And freedom. We'll go to the freedom scene. So if I push the button, what you should get is flags and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, the awesome part about that is it brings that up at the push of a button. The drawback is the one thing I didn't do was I did not build a I did not build the button properly. So, show you what we're going to do here. We're going to go back into, instead of doing a standard scene, we're going to delete it. And what we're going to do is we are going to go back into the stream deck. Hey, buddy. Okay, that's weird. A multi-action. Hey, stop, please. You're going to spill my soda. Hey, come on. You need to stop now. Sorry, my son is being a little butthead.
Inside of those?
So, oddly enough. Huh?
Dad,
what?
Is there light inside of these?
Yes, there's lights inside of those.
Why?
Because I need lights in them. Alright, so why is it... As you can see, it's taken away the multifunction ability. So let's... Son, stop, please. Come on. Go over there and play, okay? I'm trying to put some stuff together. So, another way, it looks like you can also, so you see this, right-click, create a multi-action. Neat little trick to know for you guys. So we're going to call this one Freedom. And then the actions we're going to create is a scene, a delay, and a scene. So the scene that we're going to do is going to be called Freedom. And we're going to put it to the Freedom channel. Now, I know that this personally has a 32-second delay, so we'll put it in 32,000. Your videos are going to be a little bit different, but just remember, for every 1 second, it's 1,000 milliseconds. Hey, Declan. Oh. Kids, man, I tell you. Now, so I typed this, so just so I know. I love you too, buddy. Yes, I can hear you. So, what this is going to do is, when you push the button, it's going to switch you to the Freedom scene. It's going to wait 32 seconds. And then it's going to switch you back to your YouTube scene. All right. So we're actually going to, we'll go through and we're going to create and tweak this here in a little bit. Hey, take this inside, okay? What? You need to go in and get ready for bed, man. What time is it? It's 9:11. Go sit down and watch your cartoons, okay? Oh, my eyes. Okay, so right now we push the button. It takes me to the Freedom channel. Lets me watch the Pledge of Allegiance for 32 seconds, and then it switches it back to my live scene. Now, that's how you're going to build one of those. We're also going to put just a simple scene. We're going to call it live scene. And we're going to put it to YouTube. So now, if I push the live scene, it brings me here. If I push the break button, it brings me here. If I push the be right back button, it puts you here.
Hey, I don't want that.
Yeah.
No.
So that's how you will simply build these buttons to make it work. Now, unfortunately, like we were saying, this was going to be for Facebook. However, here, go put your cup in the sink. And I see that you left it. Go dump it out and put it in the sink. Thank you. I'm gonna reach out to Elgato to see if they have a functionality or a way to build in a Facebook profile. From what I saw, it was not there yet, sadly. Now, what I would suggest when you're working with your Stream Deck is if you have anything in here that you would like to have happen, you want to build it. So I have this guy. So I'm gonna copy this, Control C, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to YouTube and we're gonna do a new folder. We're gonna call this one effects. And we'll open this up and we're gonna paste our Mario in here. So when I push the Mario button, okay, so what it should do is it should activate our Mario, which for some reason Mario's not doing what he's supposed to. There he is. Oh, see, so he got messed up. Something happened to the file. Might have got moved. So let's find that file really quick. Declan, please stop. Video footage. Video footage. This is something that I would definitely recommend doing, is putting a file specifically for stuff. Bear with me just a moment. Oh, you know what? I know why it's not showing. I just have to find it. I changed. I changed the file name. Not right now, buddy. We also did a lot of changes to the. But anyways, we'll put this one. We'll put this file in place for it. So this is our Mario file, right? So when you push the button, it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. If you were to put something such as, you know, Mario or a dancing old man, I do have that. Hang on, let me see if I can find that file. Change. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, can you call the funny thing on that?
What, the funny thing?
Yeah.
I don't have those set up to where you can see them.
I know.
think this was the one I had from Mario. Please stop, son.
Yeah.
I love you.
I put the wheel on. And I kiss you.
Yep.
But the beer's gonna go down here.
Yep, my
That
beard's gonna
feels
keep on
weird.
growing and going and going.
That feels weird.
Okay, do me a favor. Go inside, please. So there, my kids have played a lot of my stuff. I know. When I get in here and play with stuff, they up tells around. Here's one of the files that I put together. I put something like this together. And you see this one is actually, it's not working. So I'm wondering if there is, really interesting. XSplit is not cooperating. Well, that definitely was not intended to happen. Fortunately, you guys are stuck with them. Desktop. Let's go back in. Oh yeah, that makes things really nice that everything has been moved. So I will have to find the proper photos for you. Children. But yeah, you can't live with them and you can't choke them. Stuff like that. So they're always. But anyways, when you go through and you put it together, I will have to find all of my files because that does have me pretty upset that they got moved around. Yep. So, anyways, we'll get out of here for now. So, basically, what you do is you activate your file and you push the button. And what I'll do is I'll pull this over here so you can see how this works. If you watch Mario that's highlighted, and I'll pull the Stream Deck file back up here so you can see this. So here's the button. Right now it's active.
It's over there.
And then when you click it again, now it's deactive. You can see that right there. So on, off, on, off. So that allows you to put things together to chain. Now you can also then take and build. It's not. It's yep. It's on now. Let's leave it alone now. Okay. So once you build those, makes things super easy. Okay, come on. Why don't you take Everest inside for a little bit? Okay. So now we know how to build this. Super simple. I'm also going to put in here an output. And, you know, again, they're doing a regular output. We're going to do a multifunction. stream ending. And I hate it when they don't look nice. So I play with stuff and tweak it out. But multifunctions, we're going to open it up. So the first function is going to be a scene change. And then a delay. And then then a scene change. And then a delay. And then an output. And then we're going to deactivate it. YouTube Gaming. End stream. Delay. Wait for end. So what I do, what's on? Cool. I have it switch over to a logo only screen, which looks like this. And when it's there, all that does is it just kind of gives a way to completely drawing a blank right now. Gives you a way to allow your viewers to see that you are ending your stream without transitioning back to a main screen or just leaving them on a a stream ending scene, and that's it. So we're gonna go switch to stream ending. Delay. I know that this one is a 30,000 second, 30-second delay. Okay. Stream ending delay. Switch to logo. Wait for end stream. Now, that's the nice and easy stuff, but you can also go in and do so much more. So, for instance, XSplit, microphone, deactivate. Now, I will have to test it to see. So why don't we do this? Let's go here. Let's go volume up and unmute. Now when I talk, there should be volume. Now when I talk, there should be volume. So what you do is you set the microphone to mute first. You can pull it down right like that. So it mutes your microphone when you switch over to your stream ending. Now, this is a really nice feature because you can also go like this and leave it like that. But you go back to your stream starting. Check this out. Microphone, mute, mic. And then microphone, unmute, mic. So now, microphone deactivates when you're getting everything set up. Switches over to your starting live scene. Waits for... We're not going to do 2,000 milliseconds. We're going to do 120,000. My apologies. That's 2,000. I lied. That's 2,000. The long delay is right here. We're going to switch that from 160 down to 120. I don't like a long wait. I normally come and I sit down a good bit before the stream starts anyways. That way I can just go ahead and get everything taken care of. Now, it switches over. And what I'm going to do is I am going to add one more small delay. Oh, right here. And 2000 milliseconds. Transition delay for mic. So, one button does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things, but your stream doesn't see that. Makes your stuff super convenient. Now, let's say you want to make a folder, and let's call this folder chat function. So I want there to be let's create another folder in here, and we're going to call this one plugs. You'll see why I call it plugs in just a second. We'll jump in here. So now we've been working on all of these beautiful things. We're going to open up YouTube. Now we're going to put a chat message, but I'm not going to put just any single simple chat message. This is a way to go through and put stuff on a timer without using a chatbot. All right. So open up the actions, chat message, and then delay. And let's set the delay. We'll just set it for right now for 5,000 seconds. And the chat message is going to say, hi. So right now, if I put this together the way I want to do it, whoops, not that. Okay. Copy. That's copied. Stop being stupid. Copy. Paste. 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 Copy. Paste. 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 All right. So what this will do when I hit this one button, so you can kind of see what this does. We're gonna call this button hi. We're gonna delete it, but just so you can see how it works. If you watch the chat, kind of do this here so you can see this, what it looks like. Let's see. Can I pop out this chat here? Let's see. I don't want to hide the chat. Let's pop the chat out. Pop out chat. There we go. Here we go. So you guys know what this looks like, right? So now we're going to go ahead and on our little stream deck, we're going to hit our button. Going to wait for 5 seconds. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi. And then it should do it, a couple more times. Now, on your stream deck, you will see a circle that starts filling green as your command goes. Now, we're going to go ahead and we'll close that. We'll restore the chat over here. So, what we want to do with this is instead of going through and just simply saying hi, let's do this. Shameless plug. That's what I'm going to call this one. And we're going to say, don't forget to go check out Wraith Energy. And then you're going to go www.drinkwraith.com. Use code BR Shaker for free shaker. Now, we're going to go through and we're just going to delete out all these other ones just so you can see how this works. And this should work the exact same. So we're going to copy, we're going to paste. Now, if we run that button, what do we get? Now you notice how it does not have the hyperlink. So you have to play with it and double check and make sure it's right. So https://. Now we don't need to have it go through and do the loops, but you can simply have it do it one time. There you go. There's your link. You've now entered a shameless plug for yourself. Now, let's say we want to add another shameless plug. Do you love the glasses that I am wearing? Well, hop on over to https://www.betashades.com. Use code BRG to get 10% off your purchase. Now, these are both some of my affiliates that I work with, and for those that are curious about the Beta Shades, they do have some awesome stuff. This is actually one of my favorite pair. I actually wear these quite frequently while I'm streaming. This is how they turn on. And come up here like this. We're actually going to do a review on these a little later, but just so you guys can see what it is. So now, when we hit our button for the shameless plugs, okay. Now we see both of our shameless plugs. But what we want to do as creators when you're live, now you can do this for YouTube, you can do this for Twitch, you can do this for any platform that you can get linked on here. You can build these multifunction, stretched out chats. Now, yes, a chatbot can do the exact same thing, 100%. Not a problem. A chatbot can do it for you, and we'll show you how Stream Elements does that here in a little bit too. Now, what I'll do is I'll try to add little snippets throughout this and kind of point out in the video where stuff is. So if you want to skip to that section, go for it. So now you know how to do that. So I'm gonna delete that, but that's one of the things we're gonna do. Now, that's how that works. So now, let's get into the stuff that you guys really want to know how to do. Stream Elements. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to let's leave this. Let's just go to streamelements.com. So for anybody that has used chatbots before, has used streaming platforms before, you guys might know Mr. Harris Heller. Awesome man. Alpha Gaming, Stream Doctor, streams on Twitch. Freaking amazing guy. I've learned so much from watching his videos. Not a shameless plug. If you guys haven't checked him out, you should definitely go take a look. Alpha Gaming here on YouTube, and if you type in Stream Doctor, you will pull him up. He has answered numerous questions of stuff that I had no idea how to do. Now, into the shenanigans. When you first get to Stream Elements, this is what you see. You can log in and connect with Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. They used to have Mixer, but Mixer is now gone. So we are going to go to YouTube. And we'll do this one. And we'll do that one. And we'll allow. I've actually never connected my YouTube account to here. So this will actually be nice for all of us. You can go ahead and you can make this stuff here. The lovely merchandise. That's going to be covered in another video. Anywhoosie. We'll start with building overlays with Stream Elements. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do a quick copy of my lovely little camera here. We are going to go to the YouTube scene. and everything is just going to get deleted. Just gone. Just we're going to click here. We're going to click here and just delete. All done, gone, goodbye. All you get is me. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our source. We're going to add our webcam, our video, our our lovely streaming platform here. We're going to throw it behind it. We're going to go ahead and stretch it to the fullest. Maybe. Here we go. All right. Now, nothing is here. Only thing on the platform right now is just those two sources that you can see right there. Now, XSplit OBS and Streamlabs OBS will all work the same in this aspect, okay? So, you're going to go into overlays. You can import if you'd like. We're going to go create a brand new overlay, assuming you've never done this before. Now, this is important. You need to make sure to pick what you stream at. So I stream at 1920 by 1080. That's the size of this canvas you see here. What about the boat? What? Why do I want to get a bigger boat? Why am I looking at bigger boats? No idea, buddy. So anyways, you definitely want to make sure that you set it to match what your canvas is. So if you're at 1280 by 720, you want to make sure it's set at 720. And then you hit start. And the reason why is, see, it gives you the dummy guide. We're going to skip the dummy guide because I don't like the dummy guides. I struggled through this and learned how to do it. So you're going to click add widget. Now, there are a lot of different things in here that you can choose from. You got stream tools, alerts. Stream tools don't work yet. Seasonal stuff is nice. Alerts, alert box, merchandise, hype cup, Apogen. This is kind of cool because when somebody throws, oh my god, my nose is itching. If somebody throws emotes in your chat, it'll pop up on your screen. So just to kind of show you, let's go ahead and stretch this bad boy just full seam. And we're going to do 97. We're going to do anything. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to emulate an emote explosion. So what you'll do is you'll copy, once you've created your overlay. This is actually something that I was going to play with, but I haven't messed around with. You'll copy your overlay. You'll come into your platform. And you'll add a source. So XSplit, you know, you just click add a source. OBS, you can click the plus sign. Streamlabs OBS, you click the plus sign on your sources. But in this case, they're all going to be the same. Browser source for OBS and Streamlabs. Web page for XSplit. You'll paste the URL right in here. Now, you have your overlay put together. You fit it to the size you want it at. So I take and stretch it full screen. That's just me. So what I'll do is I'll move this off the screen and I'll show you what we're going to do before I do this. So I click mute right here. And then we're going to click emulate. And you can pick an event. So I'm going to do subscriber event. But first, save it. Emote explosion. That's what this one's going to be called, right? So move this out of the way. Now what you see is my desktop. So you're playing your game. Bang, 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 bang. And a subscriber happens. And nothing happened. Oh, I don't think we selected the emotes. Let's see. Do we got to select the emotes? I think we got to select. Oh, wait. Select emotes. Okay. Okay, so you gotta have custom emotes. My apologies. I messed that one up. So somebody types in the chat. Let's say smiley face. Where's the smiley faces? People. What's the typical? There it is. You type that in the chat, but okay, that's interesting. Station alerts are muted. Try this. So I guess this one doesn't work. So we'll come back to this one another day. You go back. See, and this is all trial and error. You know, you play around with stuff. This will be played with later on. I will figure out how to make that work. But for now, we're going to create a blank overlay. 1080p. We're going to add a widget. We're going to start with the alert box. All right. Now the alert box has subs, members, super chat, tip alert, and purchases. So if you emulate a subscriber, that's what you get right there. So if you save that and call it alert box, and then you copy the URL, add your source, browser and or web page, paste it in, hit OK, and I like to rename them because I'm OCD, stuff like that. I have to have my alerts doing exactly what I want them to. So here we go. So now this is all muted. Nothing's on there. Oh, and we get a $10 tip. And you see how it says right here that Nani tipped $10. So you can move this alert. Like I said, I like to have these full screen. But check this out. You ready? Even though it's full screen, it only stays in that corner. Now, if I were to move this and say, make it bigger, I can move this around and save it. And all I'm doing, just to show you what we're doing here, we're just moving this little box around, right? You hit save. Now, when the alert goes off, we'll move it over. Now it's in the center of the screen. So you can upload custom things. And I'll show you some of the stuff that I personally have loaded in customs. I don't have any for YouTube yet, as I said. You know, I've never worked on YouTube. We go into Twitch. I'm going to work on bringing all of this stuff over. These are all things that I've put together. So if we go into the preview of our, not that one, edit, you open up the alert box. I go into settings. I go to the follower alert. So this is the follower one. So check this one out. We're just going to go ahead and just do a quick copy. I'll add the source so you guys can see. Devices, web pages. Okay. So now, if I emulate a follower event, mute that, move it out of the way. You get that.
Thank you for the follow.
So there are numerous things that you can do with this, but that's simply put how you put them together. So we're gonna jump back. We're gonna go back over to YouTube. My nose is killing me. Now, I want to play around with this emote explosion. Okay, so let's go into the settings. Use the entire screen for emotes. Emote size, 12 megapixels. On. Show emotes when 5 of that emote are posted within 10 seconds. Alright, so you know what? We're going to do this. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Animation, random, blur, bubble, boom, bounce. We'll bounce them. Do 10 seconds. Save it real quick. That's right. We got to put the back to the web page. Type that in. Okay, there we go. Save. Beautiful. Chat. Can we say something here in the chat? Oh, hang on. Doop 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 doop. So unfortunately, this one's not working. So tell you what, let's try this. This here. Let's go ahead. Let's delete it. Duplicate it. We're just gonna delete it. Yep, delete. We're gonna create it blank and delete it out of here. Remove. So I like learning things when I'm working with you guys. So we'll go into the alerts. We'll go to labels. This is really cool too because you can actually pull followers and all that stuff right from there. But we'll go to alerts. We'll go to the Capagen. Okay. So super small size, enable emojis, unlimited users. Okay. And let's remember 112. Let's just remember that. Show all. And random. We're gonna do bounce. No, we don't want to do bounce. Bubble. We're gonna use bubble. Okay. There's the settings. What's the layers got? Okay, so settings. All right. So if we save this, let me see. Emojis. What this should do should give us the emojis. Paste. Okay. So let's see. I got nothing. Okay, that's the subscriber one. We don't want that. Okay. Member event. Other. Well, that's not nice. What's the emote explosion do? So let's go followers and hosts. Save that. And then we'll go. Let's emote. We'll have to get emotes. Chat emote. Custom emote. Custom emotes are used to allow triggering images of your choice from chat messages based on words or phrases you choose. In addition to normal chat emote behavior, if multiple of these match the same message, you will get multiple emotes. Add an emote. So here's where you can bring a lot of cool stuff in. So what we're going to do is we're going to select some files. Go stream here. Okay. There's that. Okay, so we're good to go there. Those are in there. Change the image. That one. Text to match. We're going to do GG. Submit. We're going to add image. The next one. Go. GG. And we're only gonna do 3 of these just to be on the safe side because I don't want to do this for like 4 hours. Yes, son.
Can you? Can I play a game
No, not right now.
tomorrow? Can I make my own game?
We'll see. Dude, you're like covered in sand, man. So now if we mute this, let's save this and let's see if this works properly. So this.
I hope I
Okay.
have
So wait. Like the emotes for explosion. All right, so we got the custom emotes in here. Those are good. Is it animated gift? What are you doing, man?
I'm pushing my head. Push my head.
Why are you banging your head on mine? Huh?
No, I'm doing this.
Huh?
Ouch.
Huh?
You're doing it.
Okay. So, alright, if multiples match these. Alright, so let's try this. So let's save it. Hey, don't. Stop, please. That's not nice.
Hello.
Okay, so let's see if this works. GG. Son, stop, please.
Is it coming from the speaker?
Alright, guys. Well, that's how this is going to be put together. So this looks like this is going to have to be something that is a little different later on. Shows emotes when 5 of the emote were posted within 10 seconds.
I put your pillow.
Alright, so that should be right. We'll try it again. So let's go ahead and emulate. Let's do a subscriber. So should be explosion. No explosion. That kind of sucks. Hey, stop. You're going to knock stuff over. Well, guys, we will continue working on this on another day. In the meantime, y'all have a great evening.